Hey guys, it's me. To be honest, I'm not sure exactly what to call myself at this point. I'm debating on possibly rebranding the channel and maybe using a different name. What that name might be, if I do end up doing that though, I'm not entirely sure. So just for the time being, I'm going to use my actual name. So that being said, hey guys, it's Dave and welcome to Life is Strange Before the Storm. Now, if you guys have seen my other playthrough of Life is Strange, you know that I had a lot of fun playing it. And I've been waiting for the story to continue in some fashion. Now, Before the Storm, as is indicated by the name, takes place before Life is Strange, with Max and Chloe when they're older and Chloe's 19. In this one, Chloe is actually 16, Max has just moved away, and we get to explore the relationship between Chloe and, I think it was Rachel Amber, the girl who went missing, that we never got a chance to see. So obviously we're going to see a lot of her this time around, but there's not going to be any Max to see, at least not in these first 3 chapters. I know that there is going to be like a, like a special chapter that is going to be releasing afterwards that's going to include Max, but remember, one of the key things about the original Life is Strange game was that whole rewinding mechanic. That doesn't exist in this game, to my knowledge. Obviously, Max is the only one that had that ability. She's not in this game, so whether we'll see it in that final chapter or not will remain to be seen, but that's gone. And I'm not really sure how to take that personally, actually, because that mechanic really, it saved me a bunch of times when I was actually going through, making decisions and trying to figure out what route to take. But it also kind of added something different to the game. So now without that mechanic, the game is just kind of another choose your own adventure type thing. So it'll be interesting to see what, if anything, the team that created this series brings to the table to make this one stand apart from every other game. Before I get into the gameplay though, I do have a couple things I want to say in regards to audio quality. So again, for those of you who have been following lately, I've just relocated from Massachusetts down to Texas. So what does that mean? Well, I'm in a different house. I'm actually in an apartment, so I have people living around me. So it's kind of hard to be loud. I'm in a different room with a different setup. I do have all the same equipment and everything, but the room hasn't been sound treated, and I haven't really had the opportunity to kind of sit down and, soundproof the room a little bit and treat it for reverb and echoes and things like that. So I have no idea what this recording is going to sound like until after I'm done and I'll have, gone to edit it. So if it sounds a little different, I do apologize. One other thing that I want to talk about, kind of tying into both this game and audio quality, is Ashley Burke, who is the original voice actress of Chloe in Life is Strange. I know one of the things that people were actually kind of up in arms about was the fact that she wasn't able to reprise her role as Chloe in this game due to the voice actors strike. So I just want to give a shout out to her and all the other voice actors that are, that engaged in this strike. I'll be brutally honest, I have no idea if it's continuing on or not, but I am someone who's looking to, develop myself into a career as a voice actor. And the fact that these people are making sacrifices where they're missing out on, performing parts and taking on roles that they would be perfectly suited for, or that they were basically slated to take on anyway because of a previous role. The fact that they now have to miss out on stuff like that because they're fighting for, more rights and more privileges and better pay and better treatment of the actors. Like, these guys are making a huge sacrifice. And yes, it is working to serve them, but it's also working to serve people like me who want to get into a career like this. It's just going to be something better for everyone that comes along. Like, these people aren't going to be acting their whole lives. They're not doing this just because it'll benefit them. They're doing it for everybody who wants to get involved in this. So, like I said, to Ashley Burke and to everyone else who's involved in the strike and who is working to, bring on these changes for the better, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. But having said all that, let us get into Life is Strange Before the Storm. Now, I've already gone through and changed up all my settings and everything, so episode 1, Awake. Start the episode. I'm not really sure actually what to expect. Like, I know a couple things obviously have changed. I don't know if the graphics have changed. I also don't think the lingo has changed very much, because if you go into the graphic settings, one of the settings for the visuals is hella high. I was really kind of hoping they would have rewritten that. Life is Strange Before the Storm is a story-based game that features player choice. The consequences of your actions and decisions will impact the world around you, so choose wisely. And remember, this time, we don't get to rewind. That's, I'm guessing, Chloe. But is it future Chloe or past Chloe? Oh, God, the trains again. I was going to ask, didn't you learn your lesson from last time? I love how the train is also leet. That's awesome. So now, is this 16-year-old Chloe or 19-year-old Chloe? Wow, seriously? You're actually challenging the train to make it stop. Wow, what a bitch. Like, just to hop out of the way at the very end? Come on. Like, if I were that conductor, I'd probably stop the train and, like, kick the crap out of that person. Then I'd find out it was a girl and not kick the crap out of them. Okay, so it's 16-year-old Chloe.
I can't believe Firewalk is playing a show at the old mill. Fuck yes.
Okay, so automatically we can
Mom
definitely hear the
would
difference in the
kill me
voices.
if she knew I was out here.
I mean, is it similar? Sure. Is it Chloe? It's not the Chloe we knew. But, I mean, people's voices do change over time, so you can kind of justify it with that. All right, so we've got a little fast-paced walk if we use sprint. Got ourselves a fence over here. Jump the fence. Ooh, I can...
No trespassing? No way.
Funny thing is her voice actually sounds a little deeper. You know what? I'm not actually a big fan of this whole button thing. You used to be able to just click and drag the mouse. But, whatever. Again, you know, they make changes because they think it's for the best, so we'll see how it works out. Yeah, Chloe, you show that fence who's boss. How dare it stand there and be all fancy in front of you. Oh dear. You're 16. Why are you going out to stuff like this?
This place is awesome.
You're gonna get raped and or drugged, aren't you?
I'm gonna get inside. I'll have to get through that door.
Huh. Well, there's a bouncer, and there. Oh, was it Frank? Was that to do with the trailer? All right, let's do the obvious thing. Let's check out the front door here. See if we can coax the bouncer into letting us in.
I've got to figure out how to get past this guy.
Could always ask nicely.
Help you, miss?
You gotta let me in. Check it. I'm totally legit.
Yeah, anyone who's totally legit doesn't say that they're totally legit.
It's not a bad fake, kid, but you're in over your head here. Do yourself a favor and scram.
Seriously, you actually look like you're a kid. Okay.
Can't let him push me
Bike.
around. Should I go back and stand up to him? Or can something around here help me convince him?
What, are you gonna thrash the bike? The bonfire? What about these guys? An argument? What's going on here?
Those guys need to get a room.
Yeah, so the dialogue, the script writing
Damn.
is has not exactly improved. Like, I feel like they actually should have brought a teenager in and had them write out some of the lingo for them.
This RV's just begging for a little street art.
Uh-oh.
But if I do it here, someone will see me.
Yeah, we're gonna come back and do that, aren't we? Gas. Oh, throwing gas on the fire, literally. So, gas on the fire, potentially trashing the bike. Well, let's ponder.
Mom would totally flip her shit if she knew I hiked for an hour just to see a show.
Yeah, you walked along the railroad
This
tracks.
place
I wouldn't exactly
is
call that
sketchy
hiking.
as hell. An old abandoned building in the middle of nowhere, miles from home.
Huh.
Home. Right. Now I remember why I'm here. Any place is better than home.
Well, home is where the heart is, and or where you hang your hat. But you don't wear a hat in this game, so it's wherever your heart is. All right. Should we look at it? Why not?
Some say the world will end in fire.
Actually, your world will end in about 3 years in wind and rain.
I'd join a motorcycle gang if I had any friends.
Or the capability of riding a motorcycle.
Nothing says badass like a nice floral print.
Hey, it could be a woman's. New dialogue unlocked, huh? Oh, so I get to say something different to the bouncer now? Or I could throw gas on the fire. You know, let's talk. Let's use our words.
God, again? What do you want, kid?
Let me inside now. Yeah, that's not gonna work. The mill, walk away. I want the mill.
This is the old mill, right? I heard Firewalk is playing here tonight. They're awesome.
Uh-huh.
Nope.
Are you kidding?
Wait, is that nope they're not
should
playing or
follow
nope you're
this
not
girl.
getting in? Not that it really matters. What do I want? How about your bike?
Is that your bike over there?
Yup.
It's, pretty cool.
Don't comment on the floral pattern.
Thanks. Is that all?
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Oh, you started a backtalk challenge. What? Okay, so this is the new mechanic I guess I was looking for. Let's see how this works out.
I have to convince this doorstop that I'm not giving up until he lets me inside.
Uh-huh. In backtalk, you use arguments and insults to get someone to do what you want. Okay.
Don't you remember what it's like to be a teenager?
Really? You try to
Just
like
wanna see the
appeal to
payoff.
his better nature?
I thought we went over this. Isn't it past your bedtime?
Oh, sick burn, sick burn. To succeed, pay attention to what your opponent says. Bedtime. Okay, so that's like highlighted. Your bedtime, do me a solid, no bedtime. Oh, I'm not gonna do your bedtime. That's like third grade schoolyard. Like, no, you're ugly.
I don't sleep. It's for the weak.
Real cute.
Ah,
But I still don't know you.
cute. Okay. Listen to your opponent's words. So he thinks I'm cute. I don't do cute. What could it hurt? Cute as I don't do cute.
Look at my face. Do I look cute? Or do I look like I'm going to kick your ass?
Huh.
Okay, kid. I get it. You're tough.
Okay, sometimes the right choices are more difficult to pick out. Here, playground is a good response to kid. Okay, well, it's telling me to use that one, but why not?
Maybe I am a kid. Because this place looks like a damn playground to me.
Huh.
A girl like you? I can't protect you in there.
Flowers on your bike, a girl like me, I'm not worried. You know what? Flowers on your bike. Let's do
A
it.
girl like you with pretty flowers on her bicycle shouldn't lecture me on what I can do.
That is a traditional Samoan...
Got a little defensive there, huh?
Look, my boss decides who gets in, alright?
Alright, show me to your boss. Bosses suck. Who's your boss? Who's your boss?
Is your boss your mom? Follow up. Do you live in your boss's basement?
Huh.
You're not accepting no for an answer, are you?
Really? That's how it works? Just you're not accepting no for an answer? So, okay.
Yep.
Oh,
What
God.
if I had a knife?
No problem.
A gun?
Don't care.
What if I had...
You could have a flamethrower, an army of robot ninjas, and a motherfucking dragon on a leash in there, and I'd still kick your ass.
Wow.
I give up.
Good imagination.
You're alright, kid. Go on in.
Aw, you're so sweet. Thank you, kind Samoan bouncer. At least I think you're Samoan. I don't know. You just commented on the flowers being Samoan. You yourself, I have no idea.
This is intense.
Sure doesn't look too intense.
Come.
Cute dog.
It's a cute name for a cute dog. Oh, that's kind of cool. Got like the demon eyes going on the deer head. Scream, don't touch my soul with dirty hands. Question everything. Why? Nice. Pastime beer. That doesn't sound appealing at all. There's like no one here. Like,
Just
this is
follow
actually
the
kind of a
lights and the
dive.
sound. Can't wait to get in there and thrash.
Of course you can't. Alright, well, I'm actually going to end this episode here, guys. I'm debating how many episodes I want to record before I bother to check the audio. Knowing me, it's probably going to be at least a good 3 or 4, but I have gotten enthralled in gameplay before and gone straight through to the end without actually checking anything, and things have gone wrong. But we'll see if I've learned my lesson. The other thing, too, is I'm also debating on my upload schedule with, trying to get everything set up here and, starting a new job down here and trying to get, my life into a routine. I don't know how often I'll be able to upload, so I might go back to what I originally did when I first started uploading Let's Plays, and I might do 3 days a week. Do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then still do Sunday as my indie games off of itch.io or whatever indie site I can find. In all honesty, that's where the majority of my traffic for this channel comes from, so I may as well continue with what works. But anyway, thank you all very much for watching. If you like what you've seen and heard, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And having said all that, I will see you all on the other side. Take care.